Yes, students, in our previous session we had seen Lencho's field of corns was destroyed by the hailstones fall. After that, he decided to ask help from the god. Now, let us continue the lesson. Don't be so upset. Even though this seems like total loss, remember, no one dies of hunger. Now, Lencho is trying to bring confidence in his family members. He tells them, even, even though they have lost total crops, no one dies of hunger. He is telling so because he has complete faith in God and he believes God will help them. That's what they say, no one dies of hunger. By his words, family members get confidence. They also say, no one dies of hunger. All through the night, Lencho thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. Throughout the night, Lencho thinks about that one hope. Which is that one hope? The help of God. From his childhood, Lencho has been instructed. Instructed means guided here. From his parents, elders and teachers that God's eyes sees, God's eyes see everything. God not only sees what happens in the outside, He sees even what happens in our conscience. Conscience means here an inner sense of right and wrong. It means what happens in our conscience also be seen by God. Lencho was an ox of man, working like an animal in the fields, but still he knew how to write. Lencho was an ox of a man. It means he was very hard working person. He was working like an animal in the fields. At the same time, he knows how to write also. The following Sunday at daybreak, he began to write a letter which he himself would carry to town and place in the mail. It was nothing less than a letter to God. The next Sunday, at the daybreak means in the morning itself, he begins to write a letter and plans to carry the letter to town and place in the mail. Mail means post box. Himself. He wanted to do that work himself. And this letter is not less than letter to God. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes because the hailstorm, so on. In the letter, he writes about the miserable condition of his family and demands from the god 100 pesos in order to sow seeds in his field again. He wrote to God on the envelope, put the letter inside, and still troubled went to town. At the post office, he placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. In the to address place, he writes to God on the envelope. After that, he puts the letter inside and still troubled, in a still worried mood, he goes to the town. At the post office, he places a stamp on the letter and drops that letter into the mailbox. Mailbox means post box. One of the employees, who was a postman and also helped in the post office, went to his boss, laughing heartily, and showed him the letter to God. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. One of the employees who is postman as well as helps in the post office. He finds this letter inside the post box. He laughs heartily seeing this strange letter. He laughs so because in his career as a postman, he has never seen a letter which is written to the address of God. The postmaster, a fat, amiable fellow. Amiable means here friendly and pleasant. Also broke out laughing. The postmaster also laughs by seeing this letter. Broke out. Broke out means to begin suddenly. Suddenly the postmaster also begins to laugh. But almost immediately he turned serious and tapping the letter on the desk, commented, "What faith! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. Starting up a correspondence with God." Immediately the postmaster becomes serious and he taps that letter on the desk and commented, "What faith! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. Starting up a correspondence with God." Here the postmaster is surprised by the faith of the man who wrote the letter to God and his correspondence with God. Here correspondence means communication by exchanging of letters. And the postmaster also wishes to have such faith towards God. So, in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea. Answer the letter. But when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper. The postmaster doesn't want to shake the writer's faith in God. Therefore, he decides to write answer to the letter of Lencho. But when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it, he needed something more than goodwill, ink and paper. When he opens the letter, it is evident. Evident means here clear or obvious. That to answer the letter of Lencho, only goodwill, ink and papers were not enough. He needs something more. What is that something more? 100 pesos. But he stuck to his resolution. He asked for money from his employees. He himself gave part of his salary, and several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. He stuck to his resolution. It means he doesn't want to change his mind. Resolution means determination or strong will. He stuck to his determination or strong will. What is his resolution? Helping that person is his resolution, or not to shake the faith of the person who wrote the letter to God. That was his resolution. So Now he decides to help this person who has written letter. Even the postmaster is also not rich person. Giving 100 pesos is very difficult for him. So he asks money from his employees. He himself gives his part of salary. He asks, almost he forced his friends to give money for an act of charity. What is the meaning of charity here? Charity means donation or help someone who is in need without any expectation. It was impossible for him to gather together the 100 pesos. So he was able to send the farmer only a little more than half. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho and with it a letter containing only a single word as a signature, God. Though the postmaster collected money from many people, he can't gather 100 pesos. So he is able to send the farmer a little more than half, means little more than 50 pesos. He puts money inside the envelope, writes the address of Lencho in the place of two address, and he keeps a letter inside the envelope. In this letter, only a single word is there as a signature. That word is God. Here, postmaster's intention is very clear. He wants to make Lencho believe that money is sent by God. Okay, today let us stop here. Let's continue tomorrow.